Hey, Roger Two here. Okay, today talking about the state of Massachusetts. All right, we got a super bad, horrible gun control package out of the state of Massachusetts. What I usually call the wish list technique, where a state basically takes every piece of gun control they don't already have that they want, they throw it into one bill, and they just kind of hope for the best. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. Okay, with HD 4420. Okay. HD 4420 out of the state of Massachusetts. Gun control package, okay. Now, a couple things I'm going to get out of the way first, okay. This is the state of Massachusetts Bruin Response Bill, okay. This bill has at this time only been introduced, so if you live in the state of Massachusetts, you do have time to oppose this bill. You're definitely going to want to consider doing that, okay. And this bill has, at this point, hit a little bit of a snag, okay? It's running into a little bit of trouble. Basically, they want to get this bill pushed through really quick. They're having trouble with that. Uh, as far as I'm concerned, that kind of just is what it is. I don't think that's enough to kill the bill or stop it or anything. Uh, and unfortunately, based on the makeup of the Massachusetts state legislature, this bill does have a possibility of passing. Okay, obviously, if it does pass, it's going to be sued against hard, but it does have the chance of passing at some point. It might not happen as soon as they want. It could happen at some point. So if you live in Massachusetts, you're definitely going to want to oppose this, and just really hope it doesn't pass because it's really terrible. Okay, so getting all that out of the way first, I'm just gonna run through just some of the key things that this bill looks to do. I'm not going in detail on anything. I'm not even gonna mention everything just because this bill is super long and I want to keep this video relatively short. Okay, so I'm just gonna rip through my notes, just go through some of the key things this bill looks to do, okay, for HD 4420. Get into it, okay? Safe storage laws are in here. Training requirements, including live fire training, okay? This looks to make you register your firearms and your magazines, okay? This looks to make you report any modifications that you may make to any registered firearm, okay? This raises the age in that a person can purchase semi-automatic rifles or shotguns from 18 to 21. And this also bans anybody under the age of 15 from participating in any sort of shooting sports activities. Um, so basically, if you got a kid that's like under 15, yeah, you're not even able to take your kid to the range or hunting or anything like that under this bill. Okay. Um, it looks to expand the state's so-called assault weapons ban. Okay, it looks to ban firearms, including grandfathered firearms, any firearm without a serial number. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, it goes after federally registered firearms like NFA items. Okay, it goes after that. And it makes a ton of new gun free zones. Okay, including all private property unless stated otherwise by the property owner. Um, and that's just to name some of the things. That's not everything. That's not in detail on anything. That's just some of the things this bill looks to do. So, as you can see, this is an extremely terrible gun control package, possibly the worst gun control bill ever submitted. I can't really think of one worse, okay? So this is horrible. Like I said at the beginning, this has only been introduced at this time. If you live in the state of Massachusetts, you don't want this, okay? So you're going to want to consider opposing this bill if that's something you do. And this may have a chance of passing at some point. So you're going to want to keep an eye on it, like I said. So that's all I really have to say on this. At least I think I hit every point. you know, a lot of points to get into a relatively short video here. So let me know in the comments anything you have to say on this situation. Let me know anything I may have missed, since there is a lot of points to get into a short video. And if you want to continue seeing videos on my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here. Goodbye.